So a bit of an inauspicious start to our Scandinavia tour. We are delayed, and finally they opened boarding, and we were the first two boarded, and then they stopped the boarding. So they've given us, I can't see, they've given us wheelchairs to sit in because we're not allowed to go outside the boarding area now. Anyway, life is interesting. We finally departed Toronto about an hour and a half late. Still arrived early in Stockholm on the first direct flight, Air Canada, Toronto to Stockholm. And it's around midday. We hopped on the express train to Stockholm Central Station and continued our journey from there. No. First time I ever remember a carpeted platform. 18-minute ride from the airport to central Stockholm. Lovely train. And what a welcome the students of Stockholm gave us. We arrived, I guess, at the end of the school year and into the noise and celebration, the kids who were just graduating. This is very reminiscent to what I saw when I was first in Sofia with Deanna, except they weren't using these big dump trucks. It was mostly just individual cars. We made it to our hotel, 30 minutes Google time walking. It took us a bit longer than that after taking in the sights. And me taking one of what's fondly known as one of my dad's shortcuts, which added about 20 minutes to our walk, carrying our suitcases or pulling our suitcases and whatever. However, we did manage to get there, a lovely hotel, and started our exploration of Stockholm. Today things are very quiet, at least here, and it's the National Day of Sweden. Perhaps everybody's recovering from yesterday. Stockholm Central Station. And we have a gull, black-headed gull in the normal place that gulls go. And this is the inside of Central Station. Information's ahead of you there. Yeah? Okay. Nice and open. The lounge up there at the far end. Can't get rid of it. How would people survive? You could probably spend a day or two just exploring the station. It's so large. And here's the Conference Center, the Radisson Waterfront Hotel and Conference Center. Interesting design. So, to our right, the mainland, and across the tower is, we believe, the City Hall. There's sailboats sailing out there, and here's the tiny island of Strömsborg. And across, we're going to the island of Gamlastan. I think just like at home, this being a country that has winters, they too have a winter season and a construction season. And we're here at construction season. And on our left is Strömsborg, which is the home to the International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance. Stockholm is a city of islands, and Gamla stan is Apparently, one of the largest. Come across here some magnafishers. For those who don't know what it is, they throw powerful magnets into the water. Hopefully not at me. And pull out any garbage or whatever that's been thrown in over time. This is Ridar Huset. I'll apologize once for pronunciations. It's the House of Nobility. Gustavo Risi. Riddarholmen Kirchen, Riddarholm Church. And it's home, I guess, of the Royal Palace Museums. It's the Stora Nygaten, or Nygaten. Gaten, as Diana found out earlier today, is made of gat, which is gate, or just street. And an, as a suffix, means the street, I believe. So it's the street of Nye. Well, we found ourselves some crowds. Enjoying the national holiday. So the building across that seems to be very popular is a place called Slussen, which is a waterside paths and transportation hub, and it's pretty darn new.
You're right, there's two. Very good, very good. Lisa? How many? 3. You're the best. Yes, very good. You're going to take 3. How many? 1. Now I have you exactly what I want. Now you're stop to look, stop to listen. Then an apple.
So this is not the narrowest street in Stockholm. I thought the picture I'd seen was the narrower street. This one is the narrowest street. Okay, now this is a narrow street. And that is that. And it gets busier and busier. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. In the square of the Royal Palace, which is not that, or that, but is that. It's Sunday today, fairly quiet, and a little on the chilly side, but...
And we think today is our museum day. Stockholm is full of all kinds of museums, and we're heading towards one right now, which is the tunnels.
And across, and I guess down another hill, or we go through this tunnel. However, I'm going to make a short dip here, and shades of the past. That's the kind of scale that they used to use when I was growing up. Oh, here's a little story. As we were walking through these tunnels, I accidentally knocked my microphone from magnetically attached to my t-shirt.
Thanks for the reminder.
And the microphone
It's a bit
flew out, disappeared. And I was down on my hands and knees looking under the gutters on the side here. Try and find it, couldn't find it, had to use the flashlight on my phone and finally found it. It had gone down under into the gutter and up onto a ledge. We got it eventually.
We're given a view here of what the tunnel is tunneled through. Being a city of islands, it's also a city of ferries. And the ferries, this one says not in service, and the reason it's not in service is went through and said it was recharging. This one is not recharging, but I guess they are. Some of them are electric powered. Swans and three cygnets. Oh, there's two more riding on the mother, I guess. Three more. Does she have room in there? A lot of working boats tied up to the quay there. Floating bar. Restaurants across, and then what looks like an old church is the Nordiska Museum, which is the Nordic Museum. And we're just about to walk across to the, what I will call the island of museums. But that's so it's a little dark in here, but we are in the purpose-built home of the Vasa. 1732, I believe it was, I read. Took, of course, several years to build. And there were concerns about its stability, her stability. And there were political reasons to say, get her out on the sea. Out she went, over she flopped. And just over a kilometer from here, she foundered and stayed at the bottom of the sea till the early 20th century, when she was finally located and raised. I had been saying 18th century. It was actually the 17th century. Sunday, August 10th, 1628, the Vasa was brought along the quay of Old Town, made sail in a light breeze, and after a few hundred meters, heeled over from a squall, righted herself again, and then there was another squall. She listed heavily, took water through the gun ports, and capsized. 50 people went down with her. So as we were walking along to the outdoor museum, the traditional houses, we passed, in the other way now, but we passed on our left, let's call it the left, Spirit Museum, which has its restaurant and bar and celebration of Swedish drinking culture, is what it says. And then beyond that, we have the Viking Museum. We have some accordion entertainment. Oh, there's two accordions. And fiddle and the guitar. Gelato. So we're standing at this imposing building across the road. This is the concert who's at Stockholm, which we believe is the rear of the building. The front of the building is on a square, and it's totally covered for construction or renovation or repainting or whatever. So we're now back in the market in the square. The old, I guess it must be the Haymarket. The Haymarket, Bergstrom's, and this is the beautiful view of the front of the concert hall. Must be Neptune, maybe, because it seems to be the underwater. I have to look it up. We are in the lounge, at the Stockholm Central Railway Station, waiting for our night train, which leaves at 9:40 or 9:50 tonight. It's now, I don't know, 3:45 or so, 4 o'clock. We've been here over an hour already, and we still have 5.5 hours to go, or thereabouts. And we're fortunate enough with our tickets for the sleeper to be able to be in the lounge. We have to check out of the hotel. And what's that? Yes, you have to speak up just a little bit. The hotel did allow us to stay a couple of hours after regular checkout time. Anyway, this lounge will close at 6:30, so we'll still have 3 hours to kill, and we'll have to find somewhere to sit. So, the night train that we're taking will arrive in Boden at around 10:50 in the morning. That's better. Sit forward so I can hear you.
We will have another 6 hours still to check in the hotel day.
Check-in isn't till 5?
No, 3.
No, it's only 4 hours.
I have calculated 6 hours we have between check-in and arrive.
If we arrive at 10:50 and you add 6 hours, it's 5 hours. We arrive at 11 and check in at 3. It's 4 hours.
Approximately our checkout rates arrive at 10:51, so approximately 6 hours.
Approximately 5 hours.
We travel for almost 13 hours
Yeah.
in the sleeper train.
We won't put all this conversation in, but from 11 o'clock till 3 o'clock, it's 4. Anyway, we've spent 5 nights in Stockholm and really enjoyed it. Lovely city, very nice hotel. Walked our feet off, and our feet are sore at the end of the day. Food has been good. The breakfast at the hotel were so good, we kind of stoked up for the day there and didn't have much for the rest of the day, other than the odd drink and snack. This is either the end of the Stockholm video or the beginning of the Boden. Anyway, I think that's it. It's been a great time in Stockholm. Deanna's declared it her favorite city to travel to. It's high up on my list. I don't think I have a favorite. And we both agree that every place we visited has its own charm. But it's a very, very comfortable place to be. And no, I'm not going to walk to Boden, so I'm going to stop here and disturb my lovely wife, who is busy Facebooking. Hi. Any words you want to say about our last day in Stockholm, or our visit to Stockholm in total?
It's wonderful.
Good. That's it?
Oh, I'm sad we're leaving, but
I guess you'll have to read her blog. This is the train that leaves at 21:11 or 21:12. It's also going to Bergen and points further. And it's supposedly pretty much the same train that we'll be taking. And it's a long one.